A lot of people are pumped for 2021 Prizm football cards release. It looks like it's going to be June 3rd. We are going to talk about some things to watch out for. We got to be careful out there, friends. Stick around. To all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles, friends, how are we? We are back for another video. Today we are going to focus on football cards.
You want football cards? Better eat your Wheaties. Official NFL Pro Set football cards? Better eat your Wheaties. Now in specially marked boxes. Get 4 free cards and maybe a trip to the Super Bowl.
And the upcoming 2021 Prizm football card set that everybody has been waiting for if you are a big-time football card collector. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button, all the buttons below, the big red button, subscribe, notifications, and like if you like what you hear. It helps us spider these videos out to the masses so that hopefully we can gather more people to the group. We're closing in on 15,000 subscribers. Less than 100 to go, guys. So tell all your friends. Also connect with me on IG at SportsCardDad, and I'm also on the Twitter machine, the SportsCardDad. All right, the first Prizm of Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Jamar Chase. It is coming. There is all sorts of excitement around these cards. Oh, before I get started, on a football note, my wife and I have been on the New Orleans, I almost said Super Bowl Saints, the New Orleans Saints wait list for season tickets for 13 years. 6 years ago, they called us and they said, hey, we've got tickets, we've got these, and it was one seat, literally like one seat here, one seat there. We were looking for two, didn't have it, so didn't pan out, so we moved on. But yesterday we got the call and we are season ticket holders, New Orleans Saints season ticket holders. I've been a Saints fan since I was 6 years old, going back, 35 years now. And so it's funny because my wife and I started dating in 2009, which of course was the year the Saints won the Super Bowl.
76,000 seat stadium is all decked out in its super Sunday finest. Long-suffering New Orleans fans are hopeful that Drew Brees and the Saints can deliver a title to a city that is still weathering a merciless storm. As for the favorite Colts, most everything centers around Peyton Manning. Can he cap his 4th MVP season with the 2nd Super Bowl crown?
So her first Saints experience was our Super Bowl run, which is hilarious because the 20 years prior to that I was watching, it was nothing close to a Super Bowl. And since then, we've had some great moments in the Sean Payton Brees era, but we never got back to the Super Bowl. So that was actually the year that we got on the wait list to get New Orleans Saints tickets. It was when we were first dating, and it was kind of like we're caught up in all the hoopla, all the awesomeness with that Saints run. And she was like, oh man, I wonder what season tickets would look like. And she got on the wait list thinking like, oh, no big deal. Well, here we are finally. Yesterday, we are season ticket holders. All right, back to the cards. So Lamim James, excellent IG account. He's got just funny stuff. It's hilarious. If you want some laughs, go on IG to Lamim James. And he was posting here recently about 2021 Prizm football, about the overprinting. But he put up a statistic that I thought was really good. He shared, Ryan Cracknell, I believe this was on Twitter, had shared historical number of different cards for Prizm football going back, about 5 years. And this is including parallels. So this is important. So if we go back to 2017, that's Patrick Mahomes' rookie year, of course, 8,357 different cards, including parallels. 2018, that was the big Baker Mayfield year, 9,115 cards. 2019, 13,465 cards. We're starting to see a pattern here. 2020, 18,754 cards. And now we've got 2021. So this is not including, of course, the 2021 numbers. And so the thought is that it's going to be more. It's probably going to be more than 20,000 different cards and parallels. And a lot of videos have been done on Select Football as a great example, where 2020 Select Football really got, just expanding the parallel universe. We always joke about ostrich, rattlesnake skin stuff. They're getting so creative with all these different parallel cards. I think that it has a lot to do with the obsession of hits when we're talking about breaking or opening packs. You don't want just the base card. You want hits in quotation marks. Hits is a very general term these days because this stuff has been very, very diluted. It has been watered down to where we're really approaching kind of this parallel numbers it's just crazy. So many different parallels. And so if you are out there looking for Trevor Lawrence base or Trevor Lawrence silver Prizm, take your time with this and be careful with this because the prices will come down, especially when you see those PSA 10s pop up on eBay. Those first PSA 10s, it is without fail that they will go for a very expensive price. And look, if you're Mark Wahlberg and you're buying cards for your kids and you've got infinite money and blah, 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 whatever, and you just want to have those first Trevor Lawrence cards, then great, by all means. But if you are the average Joe like myself, collecting cards, well, that is going to be a steep price, especially when those numbers start to come down. And don't be fooled by low pop, PSA 10, Trevor Lawrence base, low pop or pop 2 or pop 5. That pop will be dramatically increasing as those cards come out. People are going to be shooting them off to PSA at $50, hoping to get them back. And as soon as they get back, they're going to put them up on eBay. I'm telling you, the prices will come down. But again, we will see this because it happens every single time. Just be patient and wait for any of these rookies that are coming out of this class. Think of parallels like participation trophies. I've talked about this in other videos, but they're just so common now that it's almost like a parallel is the new base. And I don't know, I think that like the one of ones are like the new real parallels. You've got multiple one of ones. The point is that everybody is looking for something special. And look, if you are collecting, then it's a different type of conversation. And also, if you're able to get retail, and look, if they print this stuff like bananas, there might be some great opportunities at retail. If I'm at a Walmart or a Target and there's a retail box there for $30 or something, I might grab that. I'll probably grab it just for the fun of the rip. But as a collector, not because of investing, this is not a set that I would look at in any sense of the word for investment. And the reason why is because it is so diluted down. Trevor Lawrence, and this is the thing that kind of stinks. If Trevor Lawrence ends up being the next Tom Brady, as we look back, this kind of reminds me of the early 90s with Shaq. Shaq was such a dominant force in the basketball world. He really, of course, Michael Jordan was the 90s, but Shaq was larger than life. He was exciting. Everything about the guy was amazing. And they had a zillion cards printed, not different types of Shaq cards. Yes, there were quite a few different types of Shaq cards, but they just printed a lot of the limited number compared to today. Now you have limited numbers of the actual card. So it might be numbered out of 25, then numbered out of 50, then 75, 100, 199, 250, 500, whatever. But now they've just got so many different options. So it's kind of the same problem that I see, in 20 years when people are looking back. And if Trevor Lawrence is the next Tom Brady and has 7 rings or blah, 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 whatever, he's amazing. You're going to look back and think like, all right, which rookie cards should I go after? And you're going to be sitting there looking at Prizm, looking at this stuff and being like, I don't even know where to start. There's so many different ones. Even Tom Brady, go back to 2000. Tom Brady has a lot of different rookie cards and parallels of those cards. And now they're taking it to another level. So this is something, just be mindful of it because it's going to make me sick when I see this stuff sell for huge, huge money. When really, as time goes on, more and more get graded, more and more come out. There's going to be abundance. There will not be a shortage of these rookies, this rookie class, rookie cards for these guys. There just won't be, whether it be Prizm or Optic or whatever it is, Select. But especially even if we're just looking at Prizm today, just Prizm, there will be a lot of different Prizm options. And maybe there will be premiums paid for color match and for, low numbered type stuff. That's fine. But remember, parallels are not special nowadays. It's not, the pink parallel that's numbered or the blue velocity or whatever it is. It's not special anymore. Parallels are participation trophies now, especially when we consider just the cost of product. And like I said, if you can find it in retail, then fine. But hobby boxes and buying into breaks and all this stuff, the price of that product has not come down, to where the actual value is in the box. The cost of the singles is going to be far less than the average cost of the singles, I should say, will be far less than these box prices. What'll happen is you'll see a lot of $1,500 hobby hobby boxes where people get annihilated on them. They pay $1,500 and they get $100 worth of value out of the box, or $200 or whatever it is. There will be a lot of that, because there always is when breaking. There always is, but now it's just compounding. It's just compounding. So be careful out there, friends. For me personally, you guys know I don't buy into the brand new players. I want to wait a little bit, kind of see how they do, get a feel for their game. Are they fitting in where they are? I want to see them get through a full season, at least one full season before I even touch a card. But for me, it's not necessarily my thing anyway. So full disclosure, I'm not a person that's getting after that new product, whereas a lot of people are. They get excited about those new products, and that's totally fine. But just recognize the game. Recognize what's going on here. That's all that I'm saying. Guys, have an amazing rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.